Good evening guys, this is Sumaiya. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to construct a DIALux project without importing any SketchUp models into your project. Now, before we dive into this tutorial, I want to give a brief input that your workflow in the lighting design may vary from others. You might be constructing only the external skeleton of the project, running the lux calculations and evaluating the results. Some other lighting designers would construct a 3D model with some geometry using only the DIALux readily available catalog, furnitures, do the lighting design, run the lux calculation, evaluate the results and generate the reports. Some other designers might be making a detailed interior to present well to the client and explain the lighting design concepts, run the lux calculations, evaluate the results, and generate the reports. Overall, we use this DIALux softwares for lux studies, but our workflows might differ. Well, the debate is not about if you have to make a detailed DIALux model or if you don't have to make a detailed DIALux model. It purely depends on your workflow. But overall, if we summarize, we all construct a 3D model of a project, and in your workflow, if you're trying to search 3D models in external softwares like 3D Warehouse from the SketchUp, searching the 3D models, good 3D models, downloading them, converting them into .3ds files and importing them into DIALux, and then fixing some issues if they have, or replacing textures is a time consuming task. And that's where we had a solution. We built our own DIALux furniture files, and these files are in DXOBJ file formats. Site is www.sumaiya.com. It is one of the first websites which provide DXOBJ file format 3D models. If you go on 3D models, you have wide range of categories of 3D models. We also have subdivided it into different groups. Like if you go to the dining, you get only the 3D models related to dining. Then we have tables, we have electronics, kids collection, etc. And every month we launch a new collection. Advantage of this 3D model is that they are lightweight, low poly, low MB, and they are made in DIALux. Easy to download, no conversions needed. I will show you stepwise how to get that 3D models in your DIALux project. It's super easy. For today's tutorial, I have considered a sample project of a residential villa. I'll walk you through this project. I will explain you how I made this area, which I have already completed the furniture. Plus, we will be constructing this room together. This is a kid's bedroom, and we will be using 3D models from my website and building this. Now, to start with, when we enter here, we have a seating area. And coming to the 3D models, I have used your curtains. This is DXOBJ. You can find in my website. L-shaped sofa, again from my website. You have this magazine books. If you are doing the detailing, then you can get this too from my website. This is also from my website. This too. This is a simple cube. How I made is, you take a cube, place the object, okay, then give the dimensions of the carpet unit, decrease the size, and then you give the texture to make it look like a carpet. So this is how I made this carpet. Then this is a cutout in the wall, and this is a unit which you can get on my website. This TV again from my website. All these files you can get from my website. You can get even the book unit from my website, or you can get it in the DIALux furniture, that is this functional unit. Under functional unit you have this one. You can use the same and add the texturing if you need. For the books, I have used files. You can find them on my website too. Then again, this all curtains are from my website. All this sofa, this chairs, everything is from my website. These textures you can change it, because initially when you get this chairs from my website, you have this kind of textures, okay? And some sofas I have not kept any texture. It's a plain sofa. So you can replace the material based on your application, okay? Again, the carpet, I told you how I built it here. The same thing here. This plant, you can find it on my website. Paintings, it's nothing, it's just a cube and I scaled a painting on it. Okay, this too from my website, this unit website. This is a simple cube and I placed a texture of a painting on it. This simple cube added some texture to make it a unit. This one you can find on my website. This table, this chairs, everything is from my website and everything is DXOBJ. So that's it. See, this way I have not imported any 3D model in this open space of living area and dining from SketchUp. Everything is DIALux. And now we are going to construct this kids room using only the furniture models from the DIALux. Okay, either we'll be using the DIALux catalog or we'll be using this basic standard objects from the DIALux, or we will be importing the 3D models from my website. So let's go to the kids room. Before you start constructing any model in your DIALux project, it's important that you study your project. Okay, so in the kids room, here we have the entrance, a door, and as you walk in, here there is a wardrobe. You have a single bed, bedside table, study unit with a chair. Now, I have recently launched a kids collection on my website. If you go to the product categories, you can find the kids collection here. Click here, and what is the first thing we need? We need a bed. You have different types of bed here. You have even the bunk bed, single beds too. So for our application in this project, we need only the single bed. So I think I will go with something like this one. You can enlarge the image by clicking on this, zoom in, check the 3D model. If it is as per what you need, you can add to the cart. Okay, don't check out right away. You can add multiple 3D models in your cart and you can check out once. Okay, next 3D model what you need is a bedside table. Now bedside table, either you can get it from my website or you can use from DIALux catalog. You have this under tables, home furniture, you have this graphics and normals. You can use either of one. Let's place this one. We will rotate, move and scale it. Its height, let's keep it 0.5 for now. Don't make any changes in the textures. Now, next, what do we have? We have a study unit and a chair. For the study unit, again, you can go to the 3D models kits section, go next, and here you have options for study desk. Okay, this is study desk 2. See, you have only the desk and you have a bookshelf. The other unit we have is this one. This doesn't have those bookshelves, it has only the study table. So I prefer to add this one, the first one, add to the cart. Okay, you don't have to go and search in kids collection and scroll it. You can even go to the search box here and type what you're searching. Suppose if you're searching, we need a office chair or a study chair and we need a wardrobe. So let's check for the wardrobe now. If you click on the wardrobe, you have so many different options. In kids wardrobe too, say you have different units. You have the door on this side and the other unit you have door on this side. So if you need both, you can add both, add to the cart. Then we need a office chair. Again, you can just go to the search box and type office chair. You have different options for office chair. You can select something which you prefer. This is nice, clean, add to the cart. We even have in the kids collection, we have kids chairs and stools. Plus in this kids collection, we have added some decor elements too, like you have some toys, you have book holder with the books in it. Usually kids room have this space theme, that's why we have some decor elements of stars too. Then, okay, all the 3D models which I need in this room, I have got all them into my cart. Once you have added everything which you need, you can check out. You have to give your email address, country, name, your address. Detailed address is not required. And if you don't have a pin code, you can give a random 6-digit number too, not a problem. And once you have filled all the details, you can place the order. And then you get this links which doesn't expire and we don't have any limits on downloading it. Like you can come back to the website, you already have this links and you can download any number of times you need it. Okay, we don't have any restrictions on it. Once you get this links, what you have to do is you have to just click here. The files will be downloaded, open, and then right click extract all. That's it. You have this 3D model in DXOBJ file format. You see the file size, it's only 21 KB. Very lightweight 3D model. Let's import it in the DIALux. How do you import it in DIALux? It's same. You can stay in kids room or you can stay in story or you can import it while being in the site though. Now let's stay in kids room. Then to get this model into your DIALux, easy method is you can just drag and drop. It will be placed. Okay. Other way is you can go to File, Import, Furniture file. This is a file you extracted, and this is your DIALux OBJ file. Open, and you have here your 3D model. Importing is easy. Now let's position our furniture properly. Rotate and place it. Done. In this bed, we haven't made any mattress of the bed because we kept our 3D models to be simple. Suppose if you want to have that mattress detailing, if you want a simple 3D model, the easiest way is go to the object, go to cube, place object, place it here, scale it, go to the side views and position it properly. Scale it to make it appear like a mattress. You can give some texture to it, replace material. So this way your model is simple and it gives a good preview of a bed. Now, whatever 3D models you have got here, you can individually download it, extract it and keep it. But you don't have to repeat the steps every time you get the same 3D model from the website. Once you have downloaded the 3D model from our website, okay, you can make a folder in your computer. You can save all your 3D models in a specific location and you can link that folder in the DIALux. This is the folder wherein I have saved all the 3D models in DXOBJ file format. And you go to the object, select, you have option here, folder. Select this folder. This is the 3D models folder which I have already added. From here, whichever 3D model you need, you can easily select by just double click and it will appear here and you can just place your 3D model. Let me show you how to add your folder. This is a folder where I have saved all the 3D models in the kids collection. Now I will show you how to link it. You will go to your DIALux, select folder. At the bottom, if you don't have any folder, it will be new folder. Okay, but since I already have one folder here, I'll go to add folder. I have that kids 3D model folder on my desktop. I will just select the folder, click here and it will be loaded here. See, this is the kids 3D models folder and I have all those 3D models here. Now if I want something, I can just double click and the 3D model will be active. Let me show you how. Now I need the wardrobe and I need the study unit with the chair. So I'll go to select folder. This is the kids 3D model folder which we just added. Here is the wardrobe. Double click. See, the wardrobe is in active object, place object. This is your 3D model. Now we will position it properly. Control C, Control V. And there is one more unit. Let me have a open shelf here. For that, I will use something from the DIALux catalog. More objects, home furniture, functional unit, and I will use this one, 80 into 230 one-sided. Double click, active object, place individual object. Done. We have a study unit with the chair. Done. See, this way you have completed the basic structure of your file. Suppose if you're not into making a detailed 3D model, if you don't require it in your workflow, place the lighting, do the lux calculations, evaluate the results, and your project is done. Okay, this is first part. Suppose if you're into bit of detailing, if you need a bit detailed 3D model, you can add some details like suppose here we have a study unit. If you want to add a laptop, computer, or you want to add a pegboard, you can do that too because we have those 3D models as well on our website. Let me import that. Done. Other thing is you might ask, Sumaiya, you have kept the same color texture for all the 3D models. So if I replace the material, everything will be replaced in the colors. That is not good because I have to edit again all the 3D models with the texture I need. No, that's not true because though this texture and this texture of green look same, but they are not. We have slightly varied all the color gradients. So even if you replace the material, it is not going to get replaced for all the objects. Let me show you that. Suppose I want to add this texture for the wardrobe. I'll go and replace the material. See, this didn't got replaced because this green and that green were totally different. You can easily replace the material by color you need. If you're into detailing, you can place the textures as per your interior reference. See, the 3D modeling didn't take me much time to work on. By this, you will be able to save your time. This will also help you manage your project deadlines. Now let's place some ceiling, add some cove light and run the calculation and check the results. Run the calculations. Calculations is completed and I will show you the project. This is in the entrance. See the lighting and the 3D model. You don't have the diagonal lines which you usually get in the SketchUp imported 3D models if the 3D model is not good. Here too, the washer on the painting, the adjustable spot on the plant. The 3D model is reacting well with the lighting. No issues with it. Here too. Let's go to the kids' bedroom. Here I had placed only the LED strip and the table lamp, and you can see the 3D modeling. Nice. Let's set the view and generate the renders. We will set this view, export, save new view, ray tracer, increase the resolution. You can keep it full HD, or for now I want to check how much time it's taking to render. Is it taking too much of time for rendering? Start ray tracing. Is ready, and this is the render. It took me less than 1 minute to generate the renders. Very quick. If you have too many finishes in your project, like say you have too many metal finishes, you too many reflective materials like window reflections, mirror reflections, if you have such materials in your project, in the view you have set for the rendering, that will increase your time. Now, suppose if you don't have SketchUp and you don't want to get the paid subscription of SketchUp, you can use the 3D models from our website because those are already DX OBJ file format. You don't need any other software to access the files. So this is it guys in this video. If you found this video helpful, please do hit a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and stay tuned to explore more in DIALux with me. Thank you.